Hedgehogs were once common in Britain, with numbers estimated to be around 30 million back in the 1950s. But it's a different story now, and these mammals are in rapid decline, with wildlife experts putting populations at just 1.5 million. A report commissioned by the People's Trust for Endangered Species says efforts to save a number of British mammals from extinction over the past decade have failed.
The very, very first evidence of hedgehogs comes from around 70 million years ago, which is when there were still dinosaurs. They're a very ancient species. And I love the idea of thinking these animals have survived through so much, through ice ages, through goodness knows what. But now, with populations declining, we know there's been a 25% decline in the UK in the last 10 years alone. Something out there is changing. Something's happened. And that should worry us all, because what's happening to the hedgehog will be affecting the rest of the ecosystem too.
Other species also under threat include the red squirrel and the Scottish wildcat. Loss of habitat and fragmentation, the introduction of non-native species into Britain which compete for food, and disease are all to blame. But conservationists say these mammals can be saved if we all play a small part. Hedgehogs, like this little fella, are nocturnal mammals, so they're not usually found awake at this time of day. Now, wildlife experts are saying that if we're to help improve their numbers, what we should be doing is building corridors between our gardens, so effectively putting holes in our fences so that they can forage further for food. It's not all bad news. The report also highlights some notable successes. Otters have bounced back from the brink of extinction, and water voles are increasing. But if hedgehog numbers are to improve over the next 10 years, we all need to think about making our gardens a little more eco-friendly.